Probably this is the last step, or I would say the most important step in your study abroad journey, which is your student visa. So, hi everyone, my name is Rohit Jha and I have a corporate experience of around 15 years. And through these videos, I try and share all my experiences and insights related to variety of programs across the globe. So let's talk about this specific video. Now in this video, I am going to give you 3 simple steps for how to get the US visa. Now first thing, which visa type you should be applying for. So you are going to apply for F1 visa. Now let's talk about the 3 steps. Step 1. First, when you have finalized the school, so you need to take the I-20 form from the school. Now, how to get the I-20 form and what are the requirements to get the I-20 form? So school will ask you to show the funding arrangements for your first year tuition as well as living expenses. So let's say your program duration is around 2 years for your MBA program. Now the total cost is around 120K, let's assume. Out of that, let's say you have to pay 60K in year 1, and combining that with the living expense, let's say on an average $2,000 per month, it will be around 24,000. So total will be around $84,000 for year 1. Now this is the total amount you need to show to the school that these are the funds I have arranged, and then they will issue you the I-20 form. Now the next important question comes is, how will you show these funds? Now of course, first, if you have this much amount in your savings account, that's perfectly fine. Now if you do not have this much of amount, now first thing is you should go and maybe check the student debt. So you can take a loan from any of the bank in your country as well as from some global banks, for example Prodigy. So they can offer you a loan. Now whatever loan amount you're going to get, that could be used for your funding arrangements. Now, other than loan, there could be support from your friends and family. Now, to show that support, you need to show their financial situation, financial income, basically through their salary slips or ITR or some other kind of document, which can show that, they are in a position to support you. Lastly, you can also show some liquid funds. For example, any kind of fixed deposits, mutual funds, or any money which is liquid. So that's also a way to showcase your funds. So in combination of everything, you can even combine, 1 and 2 elements. For example, a loan can be combined with some savings balance. And, in the same way, you can combine other instruments as well. So that's how you will show the funding arrangement. Now, after this step, school will issue you the I-20 form. Now, the next is step 2. Now, in step 2, you just go to the website, the immigration website. I'll put the link in the comments box. And you just need to fill the DS-160 form, which is for your visa. Now, form is extremely simple, self-explanatory. Although if you still want to, check out, there are a lot of videos available. You can always go and check. But it's a very simple form. You don't actually need any consultants or, anyone else to talk about this whole visa process, right? So you can do on your own completely. Now, once you fill the form, complete the form, book an appointment. That is the second step. So after you have booked the appointment, the last step is step 3, which is your interview. And I would say it's the most important step right from, all the 3 steps if I talk about. Now, what are they going to ask? So let's talk about this interview. Typical duration is around, 30 seconds to 1 minute or maybe 2 minutes at the max. Now what they're going to ask you is some background questions just to check, your history, maybe about your school, college, from where you are coming from. Then they can also ask you some futuristic questions. For example, why you're doing this program, why specific to this province, why specific to this area, what are the skills you are aiming to gain from this program. So these are some basic questions just to check your clarity on, your goals as well as your future plans. Secondly, they will just see your funding arrangement. So you have to show the funding again. So if you have some scholarships, you can definitely show that, plus your loans, plus your other financial arrangements. That's an important element. Lastly, they also check your communication skills. So that's also a very important element during the 1 minute conversation, I would say. So combining all these things, see, they just want to gauge your intentions because they want to make sure that you do not become a liability on their country. So you should have ample funding, you should have clarity why you are doing this program, you should show some ties to your own country, that this program is beneficial for your growth, for your success in future. You're going to come back and do something for yourself as well for your own country. So there are multiple ways to get the visa. So don't worry. There are a lot of rumors in the market or internet that the US visa rejection rate is very high. But to be very honest, if your couple of things which I talked about, if these things are sorted, your visa will never be rejected. So that's it. This is the last step. Thank you so much for this video. And in any case, if you have any confusion at any stage of this whole US visa process, feel free to connect with me. My number as well as details are mentioned in the comment box. And over and above, if you have any questions, please feel free to drop in, because we'll get a lot of ideas from your questions only, and I'll definitely try to make some more videos on that. So thank you so much. In the meantime, take care and bye-bye.